Hi, hello, Linz here, and on a trip to my local Target store, I realized that there was a lot of art supplies and school supplies available for sale, and I decided it was a good enough time to do a cheap art supply challenge. Now, I walked in this blind. The only rule was that no supply could cost over $7 for a pack. So, yeah, I think I did a pretty decent job, but let's get into it. So first off, I have the Super Tip washable markers from Crayola. They were $6.99 for 50. I only used about 6, so good money sense spending me. Next up, we have the Crayola washable watercolors, and those were $2.99 for the entire pack. Again, only used one color. So proud of myself. Next up, we have the Crayola pack of colored pencils, and I only used one again, and it was $2.97 for the entire package, which I didn't even use. Next up, we have something I didn't really need to buy, but they are the Papermate mechanical pencils. They were on sale for, I think, $5, which was a really good deal. I plan to use them more. Next up, we have the Papermate felt tip pens. And those were 2 for $2.27, and again, I probably will use these again in the future because I do like these pens a lot. Next, I decided I needed to get some cheap paper too, so I got a drawing book for $3.84, and I also got some really cute washi tape for $2, and I love it. I love cats. I really love cats, guys. So, first off, we did the sketching. Again, don't really know why I bought new pencils. My pencils aren't exactly expensive, but I decided to just go all out with it, I suppose. Why not? Like I said, I really went into this blind. I didn't do any sketches, preliminary sketches, any swatches. Everything was taken out of the package and used immediately for this video. Also, I want to apologize in advance. One day I'll learn how to put up a camera correctly so everything doesn't look like complete garbage, but we're just gonna have to wait for that day to come, because it's not today. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, everybody. But anyway, I went with a cat motif, or a cat lover motif, since I had that really cute washi tape, and as you can see, I already put the whiskers on her. Spoiler alert, they don't show up later, because I guess I forgot to ink them on. Yay! Next, we are going to erase all of the light lines. I always try to lay down color first when I'm using marker, because if I put it over ink, it's just gonna turn into a bad time. So I always make sure to just darken my outlines and erase any light pencil markings. God, I'm so bad at recording. Then we get into the coloring. These markers are cheap, which we already knew going into the video. They streak really. I knew it was gonna streak. I knew it was gonna be a thing, and I didn't really want to get too saturated with the coloring because the paper that I have is super duper thin. It is just a regular drawing sketchbook, and for pencil that's great, but for markers and any really water-based medium, it's gonna just eat up paper. So I try to be low on layers as much as possible. I feel like I did a decent job, but you can really see the streaking later on. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying. I'm stating facts. Don't come after me, Crayola. And there we go with the Love Cats Forever symbol. I'm also not very happy with the palette I chose. I just really didn't do a very good job with any of this challenge, but I think I could have done worse. I just reused the same colors. I used the pink for the same lettering, the hair highlights, which is ridiculous because I actually did have a color that would have gone well with the hair highlights, but whatever, too late now. I'm recording this while watching. I can't go back in the past and change anything. Then we get into the thing is that I used a lot of dark colors, which was a bad idea because when you use dark colors, what are they called? God, this is such a good recording. The streaks show up even better, so watching this now I just want to go back in the past and kick myself because I really could have prevented it looking the way it does in the end, which you'll all see. I did decide to go with a light color for the sweater, amazingly, a nice light purple. Now we're just gonna watch in silence for a little bit because I don't really have anything else to say, so enjoy the rest of me coloring this. Oh, another really great thing I did is I went over the letters don't do this. Literally just use this video as a tool for if you decide like, hey, I want to do the cheap art supply challenge, just watch this so you'll know what not to do to make your picture look better. Because hindsight is 20/20, my friends. Hindsight is 20/20. I think I gave up. Alright, yep. This is where I'm just like, I don't care. I don't care anymore. It's cheap. It's cheap art supplies. What do you want from me? And then I get into the shading, and like I said, I feel that I avoided most paper eating uppiness, chewing through the paper, which is amazing because this is very, very, very thin paper. I figured that I was gonna have way more chewing, but I didn't, and I'm happy. Did an okay job. I do like how the eyes came out. That's just me though. And on to the inking process. I have used these pens in the past before, back before I understood that you can get like actual artist pens and they would do better for you, but honestly these pens, the Papermate felt tip pens, aren't terrible. If you're just starting out and you are like, man, I don't even live near Michael's, just go to a Walmart, go to a Target, and get you some of these pens, because I used them a lot when I was first starting out and really finding myself as an artist, and I still know my way around them pretty well, I feel. They're not the best. They have the one I have is a medium tip nib. I don't think they make them in any other widths, but for really simple, down and dirty kind of stuff, it honestly isn't bad. The pen's probably one of the favorite things that I got out of all this, and the mechanical pencil. I really could just re-record this, but I'm not going to. Oh, and then I use the coloring pencil, the color pencil, to make some blushies, which is sad that that's the only thing I used it for. Now we're getting into the watercolors. Not really bad watercolors. I don't know. I can't really judge quality of watercolors. But I'm gonna do something really stupid here in a second, so hang on, because I'll start laughing and wanting to die because of my dumb stupidness. Also, if you do this challenge, just try to figure out what you're gonna do and don't wing it, because that's kind of why this ending product looks so unbalanced. It's because I really didn't know what I was doing. I was just winging it. I was going along, doing it as I went, making stuff up. And here's where I ripped the paper because I didn't wait long enough to tear it out of the notebook. But you know what fixes that? Some washi tape! This was not the format I was going to go with this washi tape, but since I tore a giant hole down the side of my paper, I decided, might as well cover up that ugliness. So yeah, I just did a really simple thing with it. Like I said, this was not what I was going to go for. I was actually going to try to like, you know, do a little bit of cutting, make it look like it was going behind her, but in hindsight, that probably would have not ended out so well because the paper's so thin. My X-Acto knife probably would have gone right through it. Do not ask me why I didn't use my paper cutter for this cutting thing I'm doing, because if you look at the paper in real life, it is very off-balanced. But again, just didn't know what I was doing. It's a challenge, people. I did my best. That's what matters. I really do try. So yes, here's our end result. Again, not the worst it could have been, but not the best either. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Sorry it's taken me so long to record anything new, and have a nice day, okay?